Well, with Rasmus Højlund going for his medical today at Carrington, joining the already signed players, Mason Mount for £60 million, Andre Onana for £51 million, United are set their eyes onto the fourth signing of the season, and that is Sofyan Amrabat. As United is eyeing to sign the player, a former United player, you can call him legend because he was part of the team that won the Champions League after 9 years. Were they even 9? Yeah, after 9 years since we last won in 1999, has come out and obviously explained to us what Sofyan Amrabat brings to the club of Manchester United and why he's needed imminently at the club of Manchester United. Welcome to United Matters channel. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're already watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in on a daily. Second video of the day, and we're here to bring you the latest news and information as far as this story is concerned. Now, we are talking Romeo Lavia being linked to Manchester United, Fabrizio Romano clearing the air about the transfer and link, as Liverpool have gone ahead to put in their bid imminently in the last 20 minutes as I speak right about now. Facundo Pellistri is another one Erik ten Hag has gone ahead to advise to join the Eredivisie, and we are going to obviously weigh into that and see whether it really holds water for Pellistri to go ahead and really play in the Eredivisie under the advice of Erik ten Hag. Now, let's see close to 300 likes smash on this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel because we want close to 15,000 subscribers before the end of this month of August, and all I know is you people are really going to be behind us and you're going to hit that magic number. So the legend I'm talking about is Saha, and he was on the Betfred and he said Amrabat is a player that I really like and he's got a great intensity level that I don't believe is matched. It would be exciting to see him at Manchester United and would improve the overall balance of the squad. That is what Saha really has gone ahead to say. Now, let's talk about his intensity levels. I believe Havermatch Casemiro is a very good, proven, world-class player. With age not going on his side well, his intensity is reducing. But if you compare his intensity with that of Sofyan Amrabat, obviously Sofyan Amrabat's intensity is really way better than that of Casemiro. That doesn't mean that Sofyan Amrabat is better than Casemiro, no. But in some aspects, Sofyan Amrabat is better than Casemiro, and that aspect of intensity, I think he has it well, as he's still 26 years of age, in the prime of his career. He wants Manchester United, and they've already played. So he has already played for Erik ten Hag before at Utrecht. I think between 2015 and 2017, before Erik ten Hag crossed from Utrecht to join Ajax as their manager. So he went ahead to talk about how exciting his season at Manchester United and improve the overall balance of the squad. Talking of the squad, it's all about the entire 30 players that he's talking about, because we've seen the problem at Man United, and when you look at I have a friend of mine called Damian that I really chat with a lot about Manchester United, and his worry has always been on who Casemiro will obviously compete with in that position. Now, it's not only on me, it's not only on Damian, but it's a worry across the entire football fraternity of Manchester United that if Casemiro really gets an injury, who is going to come in and do the needful? Mason Mount came in through, but obviously he's not that kind of player that can play in the CDM role in the single pivot. Scott McTominay, obviously you see to it that this is a very huge baggage put onto his shoulders. He cannot manage it. That is it. and you see to it that when Casemiro is off, you see a very huge degrade into that central defensive midfield area, and that's why we need Sofyan Amrabat. And the bit of it is that the player wants to come Manchester United. However much Al Ahly is trying to convince him to join them, he has said no to them, and Man United have gone ahead to convince him that we are coming for you. Let us get the deal of Rasmus Højlund over the line, and after Rasmus Højlund, we are coming for you. The good thing is, Rasmus Højlund announcement is going to be either on Wednesday or Thursday. Then we expect United to attack the Sofyan Amrabat situation early enough, and I see it as a deal that's going to happen in a nick of time. Do you know why? The money involved in the deal is really little. 25 million pounds, that is 30 million euros, meaning that United will have to pay 20 million pounds upfront fee and 5 million pounds of add-ons. That is a very quick deal for us to do. If at all you've gone ahead to obviously quicken up the deals of Andrew in like 3-4 weeks, then that of Sofyan Amrabat should be one of those that we should do very, very quickly. After announcing Rasmus Højlund, like on Wednesday, Thursday, let's attack the situation of Sofyan Amrabat such that by Sunday or Saturday, we have a here we go. He travels to UK to undergo his medical, and by Tuesday next week, we want him to be announced as a United player. Then he even makes it to the match squad as we play Wolverhampton Wanderers, because we would have gone to train with the team for the very many days. That is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I think on Sunday they might not train as they prepare for the game you're going to play on Monday. Remember, for us, we are playing on the 14th, that is Monday, Wolverhampton Wanderers, night, all Monday night football at Old Trafford return. So that is it all about Sofyan Amrabat. United legend Saha backing Amrabat to be a player to add more intensity in that midfield and do the needful to give us what we call a squad balance. But the intensity is really important, because the games we lost at Man City away, Liverpool, Aston Villa, Arsenal, Brighton, drawing 2-2 at Tottenham Hotspur, because in the top 10 teams we only managed to win one team. Not so. We won against Fulham only. Aston Villa beat us, Brighton beat us, Liverpool beat us, Aston Villa beat us, Man City beat us, Arsenal beat us, Newcastle beat us. So we only won against one team, meaning that we need to improve the intensity, and that is something that Saha has gone ahead to hit on top of the nail, as intensity was lacked. That's why we lost to those teams in the top half of the league table of 2022-2023. Now, the midfield situation has been so much talked about in different medias, and guess what? It has attracted very many other people to link us to Romeo Lavia. The fact is, there was interest in Romeo Lavia, and United wanted to sign Romeo Lavia. They wanted to sign the player badly, but Erik ten Hag is a manager who doesn't go by the bandwagon. He goes by what he wants, and the budget of Romeo Lavia is really huge, and obviously United are really trying to obviously find themselves in a situation of really getting this deal over the line. And Fabrizio Romano has gone ahead to address this Romeo Lavia situation as far as his links to Man United are really concerned, and this is what he had to say. I'm aware that there have been reports of Manchester United also showing an interest in Romeo Lavia in midfield, but I'm not aware of any concrete negotiation between United and Lavia at the moment. So, stories were there. They are put out. But the problem was, United never showed what we call concrete interest. And what does it mean to show concrete interest? If you show concrete interest, that means you are going to go out and talk to the entourage of the player. After talking to the entourage of the player, then you are given green light by the entourage of the player to obviously go in and obviously get this deal over the line, get in talks with Southampton, a team where the player plays at, and obviously make a bid. But all that process, United hasn't taken any of a footstep in its direction. So that obviously confirms to us that United are out of Romeo Lavia. And if you tell me about Sofyan Amrabat and Romeo Lavia, I go for Sofyan Amrabat. Proven player, experience, He's played in finals, semi-finals of the World Cup. He has played into the finals of the UEFA Conference League. We saw him win the midfield battle against Declan Rice. That is Sofyan Amrabat. But for Romeo Lavia, he's just a one-season wonder. Though that doesn't downplay his progress, because he's 6 years younger than Sofyan Amrabat. You never know what's going to become at the age of 26. But I would like to go in for a proven player, and at United what we need is obviously a player who is proven, because when you get in Romeo Lavia, it's like you are creating huge competition between him and Kobbie Mainoo. Yet Kobbie Mainoo has gone ahead to show to us that he's really a player that has the potential to take us to the levels that we want to be on as a club of Manchester United. So let's wait and see how that pans out. But Sofyan Amrabat to Man United, keep an eye onto that. It's the next deal we are tackling, and Romeo Lavia is out of this because Liverpool have just gone ahead to make a bid of £42 million, and we wait and see whether Southampton are going to accept the bid or not. That is it. Now, let's do some Facundo Pellistri. ESPN Netherlands reporting to us that Facundo Pellistri has been advised by Erik ten Hag to join FC Twente on loan. It is a choice between Twente and Boca Juniors this summer. So, I know why Erik ten Hag is obviously telling him to go, and go to FC Twente. Why? If you're talking about technical managers that will obviously improve the technicality of Facundo Pellistri, it's going to be FC Twente. That is it. So, Erik ten Hag knows these coaches very well. He knows how players with a low center of gravity like Facundo Pellistri have found themselves acting in the recent past. So he needs to go that side and improve his game. And how is that going to come to materialization? Obviously, he's going to be getting enough playing time. I think Ten Hag has got an assurance from FC Twente that this player is going to be played game in, game out, and he'll find himself really playing in the league that has some good quality that will enable him showcase his qualities and improve on as a player. If at all he has been performing like that while not getting enough playing time at Man United, and every time he goes on the field of play, you see to it that his intensity has increased, he doesn't lose the ball, he's press resistant, his skill set is really great, and he is a swift player. How is he going to be if at all he gets a full season in him at FC Twente? I think it's going to be so much magnificent. Though for my case, I wanted him to be loaned in the Premier League. That is it. I wanted him to be born to be loaned in the Premier League because we want him to be a Premier League player. That is it. So let's wait and see how that pans out. But I really anticipate that he's going to be having a very brilliant season in the Eredivisie. He's going to hit the ground running, as his potentials are really unlimited. He has not yet hit his ceiling, but Erik ten Hag is the manager, and you have to back him on the loan choice of Ghana to make, because when their first loanees performed very well last season, Amad Diallo at Sunderland, Hannibal Mejabri at Birmingham, Preston North End, that is Alvaro Fernandes, all really had a very good spell in there for you, and United are really considering to send him that side. So guys, your thoughts on to Amrabat bringing intensity at Man United are welcome in the comment section below, as a United legend backs him to come in through, and that is Louis Saha. Then, what do you make about Romeo Lavia? Would you have wanted him to come at Man United amidst Fabrizio rubbishing reports that we are into for the player? And lastly, what do you make about Pellistri going to FC Twente? I sign out for now. See you later. I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. May the living true God bless you abundantly. Rokan David remains my name. The Muslim viewers and subscribers, Barak Laufikum.